Your Country 1039 KGRT, Lainey Wilson, and Hard Like a Truck.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right. It is question of the day time. And yes, Halloween is coming up. And yes, it is another scary question. But, we've done several odd movies and all kinds of scary things that go bump in the night. But today, I want to know about your favorite scary book. That's right. Halloween is coming up. Lots of scary stories out there. And you can go with the safe stuff like, a Stephen King. You can go with the classics like a Dracula or even some stuff from H.P. Lovecraft. There's a lot of really good scary books out there. And I'm interested. What is your favorite scary book or a book that you enjoy or maybe just got you a little bit too scared when you were reading it? I love reading. I used to love reading as a kid, and sometimes I'd end up reading in weird places just so I wouldn't wake anybody up with a light or anything else like that when I was home, because I used to share a room with my brother. So I remember reading, I think it was Salem's Lot, one time in the kitchen in the middle of the night, getting to this one part where you're not sure if the vampires are sneaking up or something like that. And I don't know, what was it, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? And then I think my mom walks into the kitchen. Scared me silly, but still a very, very good book. So that's what I want to know. In honor of Halloween coming up, of course, what is your favorite scary book? Go ahead and give me your answers to our question of the day on our Zia Comics hotline or text line 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, you can give your answers on our social media pages as we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter as well. But that is our question of the day. What is your favorite scary book? All right, we are just up on our social media pages right now. And, there's lots of good books. I would read everything that I could get my hands on. I spent a lot of time in the library as well. So there's a lot of scary books that are out there. H.P. Lovecraft has some great stuff in there. Of course, there are the classics like your Frankensteins and your Draculas, and all of those ones are really, really good. Your classic type of horror movies, or is it maybe something that scares you a little bit in real life? Right there, there's probably a few biographies that are like that out there. But what is your favorite scary book? Even if it's a children's book. I mean, there are some scary Dr. Seuss ones out there. The Great Butter Battle, that one was always interesting. But no, what is your favorite scary book? Go ahead and let me know. As always, you can go ahead and call in your answers on our Zia Comics hotline. You can text in those answers on our Zia Comics text line and leave their comments on our social media pages. That would be, of course, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Wow, got an answer right away from Amy. There's a Nightmare in My Closet, one of the favorite. That's a kid's book that is a fun one to read right there for sure. So that is pretty awesome. And like I said, I used to read a lot of scary books. So maybe I'm a little bit, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say that I'm jaded in that sense that nothing's going to scare me, because there are some things that are scare me and I don't like. But I do love a lot of the good books that are out there. So I don't know. Let me know. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for a few more answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in and around the world. Participating Krispy Kreme donut shops apparently will honor first responders on National First Responders Day, which is tomorrow, by the way, with a free glazed donut. That's pretty darn awesome. Also saw that Will Smith, of all people, gave a pep talk to the Lakers yesterday. He was talking about staying strong in the face of adversity and coming together when times are tough. Sounds like a pretty good speech. And the team gave him a number 14 Lakers jersey, so that's nice. Kenan Thompson apparently going to host the People's Choice Awards on Tuesday, December the 6th on NBC. Sorry, you couldn't hold that one off. That's pretty good. He would be a good host. And Hollywood's at it again. Apparently, CBS is looking to reboot the Bad News Bears with a female lead. That's right. It's like, what if we did the Bad News Bears, but the coach was a girl? That would be interesting, right? Yeah. I remember the Bad News Bears. I saw it in the movie theaters. In fact, my mom had to talk to me about the language in the movie before we saw that movie. He says, you can do it, but there's going to be some words and language in there, and you just have to remember what they are and not to repeat them. And I went, okay. Let's see. Costco selling 60,000 piece jigsaw puzzle. This is billed as the world's largest jigsaw puzzle. I don't know if that would be a world record or not, but it's $600 if you want to pick it up. It's 29 feet long, and it is a map of the world. How long would it take someone to put that together? That's what I would be curious about. And apparently, license plates are in short supply due to, you guessed it, a shortage and supply chain issues. Apparently, aluminum is being, just hard to find because of these supply chain issues. Because of they're blaming it on the pandemic, but I think they started before that happened too. But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe those custom plates they're just going to have to wait for a little bit, I think. But that's what's going on in and around the world. And once again, we are looking for your answers to the question of the day in honor of Halloween coming up. What is your favorite scary book to read? It could be something from your childhood, maybe something that you've read recently, some new books right there. Also, I'm a big Anne Rice fan, and, Interview with a Vampire and stuff like that. I don't know if I count them as scary, but they're pretty good books. And, the classics that are out there and some of the new stuff. And, you can always play it safe by naming a Stephen King book. But what is your favorite scary book? Once again, you can go ahead and call those in on the Zia Comics hotline. You can text them in on our Zia Comics text line, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. Or leave your comments on our social media pages as we are live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And of course, if you're watching this a little bit later on, you can leave those comments all day long. I love reading those as I go through the day. So once again, that is our question of the day. And what is your answer to what is your favorite school? Oh, Mom says she doesn't like to read. Okay, she snuck that one in there before I signed off. But what is your favorite scary book? That is our question